that. Such a beautiful little beach. I'm gonna climb down there and find a nice spot. I think I'm gonna climb down to the beach and then climb around the rocks and find a nice spot to do some breathing on. So, alright, there's a few waves coming in today. It's a little bit more swell than it has been, so yeah, it looks nice. But let's head down there. It's a lot of loose rocks and a little bit steep. This part isn't too bad, but if I'm gonna climb up to the cave that I'm thinking about, that is a bit loose and very steep, so we'll see how we go. But I'm gonna turn the camera off and turn it back on again once we're down there. Alright, we made it down to this little beach. It's gonna be a bit noisy today with the waves crashing, and I don't really know how to get rid of that, but that would be okay. Maybe I take my talking away and we do a little bit of music instead. It's a nice spot. Nice spot. So up there is a nice cave that we're gonna try to get to. Love this one. It's such a good backdrop. I was sitting here the other day, did some euphoric breathing, and I did it for quite a long session, and it's such a special thing once I open my eyes back up again and look out over the ocean. It's such a beautiful, amazingly calm experience, and today I probably get wet if I sat there and tried to do it, but gonna come back some other day when I know the tide is a bit lower and the swell isn't as big, and can sit there again to do some breathing together. Or maybe out on this flat rock here would require some swimming to get out, but if it's a calm day that should be fine. Beautiful spot, eh? Okay, so I walked around the rocks to the other side, and the wind is a bit stronger here, but that's where I want to go. That's up to that little cave there. But as you can see, it's quite a wild but very beautiful coastline, and it's hard to see but fairly steep here, and the rocks are a bit loose, so hopefully we'll be okay. But if not, at least I got the camera on so we get some nice fun footage when I slip. But I'm not gonna do that. Just have to be careful. See where I put my hands so there's no loose rocks, and I should be able to get up there. Okay. So then there's that rock up there. Hopefully it stays right where it is, and otherwise that would be a bit of a hassle for us. Okay. Alright, so I made it up to the rock, up to the cave. So we look through and we look back. That's the side where I came down to the beach. And yeah, it's probably very noisy, isn't it? All the waves crashing. And that's through to the other side. And this is gonna be getting down. I don't know if you can see, but it's fairly steep and lots of loose rocks. But last time it was fun, so hopefully it'll be fine today. I don't think I'm gonna climb any further up. Oh, maybe we should have a look up there. Anyhow, we'll talk some breathing. Yes, so it was the 4-7-8 method that I wanted to mention, and yeah, I don't know if I will be able to use it as I might have said before, because it's so noisy with all the big waves and the wind coming through. But just like box breathing that I mentioned the other day, 4-7-8 is very calming, centering breath. If you feel stressed during the day, it's a good thing to stop and try to do this 4-7-8 method, just to calm you down, to get back to calm, nice breathing. And it goes in and out through the nose is what I like to do. Many people do it in through their nose and out through their mouth, but I prefer to do it through the nose. That's up to you, what feels best for yourself. So it's in for 4, in for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we hold for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it's a long out breath to the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we start another round with the in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is a great one to do if we need a little bit of reset throughout the day. And it doesn't have to take that long. We can do a few rounds and that might be enough. And I think it's good for me because I need a little bit of calming before I head down here. It's steep, but it's more the issue is all the loose rocks. But hopefully I will be fine and I will see you when I get down there. So yeah, I love getting out in this. Bit of climbing, bit of swimming, bit of this and that. A little bit of adventures. That's why I decided to call this Breath Adventures, because I do want to go out and do these things, explore, have a bit of fun in nature. And also with the breathing, it's really, when you do especially the longer breath sessions, which they often call journeys, definitely a journey, but I like to call them adventures because you really don't know where you're going when you start it off. And if you go breathe deep, you quite often manage to go deep, and it can take you on some amazing adventures. I've gone to places I didn't know I could go to. I love meditation, and it's a great tool that I think we should try to do daily. I don't do that myself. Sometimes I cheat and only do it a couple of times a week. Other times I do it every day, but it's amazing meditation. But with adding breath work to it, I kind of there's nowhere that we need to go, of course, when we meditate. It's a way to calm us down, it's a way to get less reactive, it's a way to recenter. But personally, when I sit down to meditate, sometimes when you get really deep, it just brings such a nice feeling. That doesn't happen often when I meditate, but nearly every single time that when I do a long transformative breathwork journey or adventure, I get to that place, and it's an amazing place. It's such a place of bliss, and yeah, it's an amazing place. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then I would love to introduce you to some of these journeys down the track, or some of these adventures, I should say. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to mention that a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna start walking back home now. I did a bit of weights with some of these rocks here. I haven't been able to go to the gym, sorry for all the noise from the waves, to go and do some. I haven't been able to use my arm properly for so long, all of this year actually. Oh, so it's so nice. It's not quite there yet, but it's so nice just to do a little bit of exercise. Did a few deadlifts with the rocks, a few bicep curls, and combined with some breathing and all this nature and the sunshine and just getting out. And yeah, had a big day at work and just came straight out here, and it just feels so amazing. So we can't do it all the time, but oh, it's so special to get out, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna head back up, walk through the forest. I might show you a little bit of the forest when I'm walking through there. It's a beautiful path some beautiful trails to walk upon, and yeah, head back home and start preparing dinner. All right, back on the trail. It's gonna take me back to the car. Some beautiful forest to walk through. Just have to be a little bit cautious at the moment since it's springtime. The weather is warming up here in Australia, and last week I saw a couple of snakes out here. Both of them, one red belly black and one brown, so both of them are snakes that we don't really want to get too close to, but both of them slid in to the forest, and I just had to wait a little bit and then it was okay to go again. So anyhow, thank you guys, and yeah, breathing and nature, yep, it's a great thing. Okay, thank you.